Good day, Ravagers. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic to the Sith Lords. It's episode 79 of TSL. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out, we got aboard the Ravager. That's Darth Nihilus' ship. And, oh yes, apparently we gotta carve him up before we head out. We've got Visas and Mandalore. Visas wanted to come along because it's her old buddy's ship and her old buddy's aboard. Old buddy being her master Darth Nihilus, of course. If you haven't been along, you know, there's a whole playlist that is in the description down below, as well as a card in the top right of the screen. The little eye in a circle button there. That's the letter I, not an eyeball. But anyway. And Mandalore, his boys, are leading the charge of people boarding Darth Nihilus' ship, the Ravager. Of course, General Vaklu is helping out. He's got some airborne, or I guess spaceborne, forces that are helping us out as well. So anyway, let's get started. We're going to go around the long way to get to the Sith Commander. It doesn't take very long to carve through him. Oh yeah, okay, everyone. I was gonna say, everyone's got everything under control. Y'all don't need me, do ya? Visas is on support. Okay, that's an interesting choice. I should probably put me on support. Get some remains, a poison grenade. You'd think it wouldn't affect them since they're wearing helmets, but you never know. An Aerotech Ion Master, which probably would have been more useful for HK back in the factory, and a life support pack, which I feel like we've been getting a lot of lately. I haven't been using, but I've been getting a lot of. Usable life support pack, 39 against. It's hard to tell because of where the number is relative to the white on the pack there. I'm pretty sure it says 32. We've got more life support packs than we do advanced med packs. Or for you guys who've played Final Fantasy like I have. Oh, by the way, if you check out Demonstration Derby, I played a bit of Final Fantasy VIII, the PS1 trial version there of, I think that was in Demonstration Derby number 3, maybe? Double check the thumbnail because it'll have the Final Fantasy VIII logo in color, whereas if I didn't play it, and it's either 2 or 3, and whichever one I played it on, the games I didn't play in that video, those game logos are in black and white, and the ones I did play are in color. So just a little design cue for you guys there. But yeah, so if it's 32 advanced med, oh wait a minute, it's gonna tell me here, isn't it? Without 39 and advanced med pack 32. Ah, there, just realized it. Good old High Galactic. Sorry, yes, we got to here. There's a left and a right, and you. That's right. Did I say always go right? I did not. I mean, north. I mean, obviously, you go based on the compass. Not based on how you're looking at it, right? Okay, hang on. Not force crush, not force field. Force storm! Let me in! Let me out! So now we got half the... Now we got half of everyone. Between a lot of us, we've managed to take care of it reasonably well. Remember when I brought two melee guys because I didn't want to play tank? Feels like a long time. Hey, there's 40. And say now I'm playing an absorption visor. Really? That's interesting. Life support pack. Let's open up this guy's coat and see a Nath cowling. That's everything. An absorption visor. Okay, so it's got a little bit of damage immunity, kind of a little electrical, a little energy. I mean, if it's additive as opposed to multiplicative. I think I've asked this before. I'm not sure I ever looked up an answer on it. I'm not sure anybody's ever asked that question before. But you kind of wonder if you got enough of that stuff like additive or multiplicative. You know, you could make yourself pretty well immune from most things now. I'm assuming we still can't open these doors. And I'm the only one with security. I mean, I guess... Oh, no, there's the locker. I was going to say, so great. All that was here was an environment under ice. It's cold and heat and stuff like that. And Gond discharger. Yeah, so... Oh, I was good to say, all I missed was the XP for the, Continue, so the XP for unlocking the door.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Alright, let's go. That's tree.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. Only one proton core remains to be set. We're encountering heavy resistance. I don't know how long we can hold out.
Alright. One more charge, we'll be fine.
What the hell was that? I told you to wait! Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy, and one of the cores has detonated prematurely. Was it in the target zone? No, Mandalore. We have failed you. I offer you my... Do we have another core? No, Mandalore. Even with the other 2 cores set in the ship, it will not be sufficient to destroy the vessel. We need to find another proton core, or we need to make one. All right, wait for my signal. This isn't over. And don't kill yourself before I tell you.
He's a loving man, that Mandalore. Alright, so there was the torpedo that we had found earlier. So you've set the third of the proton core, only one remains, but there's a problem. One of the proton cores detonated prematurely during a battle with Sith troopers, so you need to find or build another one if you hope to destroy the Ravager. Fortunately, we found a weapons room elsewhere. This is not it, though. It appears to be a dormitory. Reinforced fiber armor and a life support pack. Kind of wonder. They're giving me a lot.
This door leads to my cell. I had forgotten.
Anything you need from your cell?
If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber within my cell that I would visit one last time.
Alright, fine. Probably have a benefit for me in the long run. Do we not get to go in and watch? It's an interesting...
Past the surface, there is the Force.
I can't remember if this is where we saw her the first time.
Where once there was a world that was strong in the Force, now there is a barren wasteland. From the death of an entire world comes great power. My hands shall be hate, my eyes revenge. You shall be avenged, and the one who has done this shall die. There's nothing more for me here.
I'd like to know what that was about. Visas has chosen to embrace vengeance and the dark side. This has given her a stronger connection to the Force and a bonus to her Force points. Interesting. I'd kind of like to know what that means. Well, I mean, like the stronger connection to the Force. The more Force points is obvious. I mean, it's kind of obvious that our influences allowed her to embrace the dark side more deeply. I mean, as if it wasn't obvious from what she was saying, right? Yeah. Poison grenade chemicals, plasma grenade. And two poison grenades. Sorry. not much of a... I'm going to say her cell is very spacious when you think about it. She's got work desks and dining tables, and, you know, that was her... I don't know what this is. It's considerably better accommodations than what everyone else has, that's for sure. Now I'm just ducking into there, mostly because this is gonna... Man, there's doors and paths all over the place. Oh, and that was back to the... Alright, where we just came into this area. Now, so I'm just ducking down every little side path because that seems to be where they're sticking the... Oh, nothing there. The, extra proton. The... whatchamacalled? Where the... Oh! This is... We set a proton core in a place similar to this, but... That's what I'm trying to say, is... Every, like, little cutout seems to possibly have a place for a proton core, but I'm guessing this is not one of them. So, we'll run down this hall. No place for proton core here. So, unless it's in here? No. Oh, hello.
Have you come to kill me? You Jedi are masters of cruelty, letting me take back my home, only to die here, far from Onderon.
Okay, so... I think... Here's the scoop. So, Oliver Hughes mentioned in a video a while ago, I think back on, like, Onderon, that I might have glitched out and be missing a scene. Or scenes, plural, where we find out that Tobin is actually working for Nihilus, but apparently we've, I think we've kind of missed that part, so this is kind of... Even though, you know, we're playing the restored content mod, we've had removed content accidentally. So, let's see. Tobin, what happened to you?
He happened. The hunger that fills this vessel. It is power, but it consumes without end. It is that power we felt on Onderon, that Vaklu felt. It was an echo, too strong to ignore.
So, well, he quite clearly looks dark-sidey. So, yeah, Vaklu's helping us, and Tobin is not, so... So, I'm here to kill you, Master. Either help me or stand aside.
There is nothing to be done, except wait. If you go to him, he will destroy you. And your last moments shall be of shadow and pain.
Let's see. Tobin, we need your help. If you would protect Onderon, then listen to me. Once he destroys Telos, then Onderon will be among those he will destroy next. Let's see. I've had enough. I've heard enough. You die now. He will have, Neiman form. Moderation initiated, plus well balanced. Well. There. Just a single opponent. No lightsaber. He went for the super kick. That's a signature move. Back in my day, that was a finisher. What tricks do we have up our sleeve? Force Crush. Saved, but we did hit him for 62 points. That didn't work. We're gonna crush him again. And kill him.
It is strange. As you acted, suddenly I acted. It is like we were fighting in tandem as a force bond. Though I do not feel the same connection. Your impulse to kill, to attack that one, I felt it mirrored in me. It was a strange sensation. It was as if I had no choice in the matter.
You took this long to figure it out. Now, do I want to ask for spawns, or you always have a choice and you made the right one? Sounds vaguely threatening, doesn't it? Alright, for spawns...
Yes, that bond that develops between master and their apprentice. Or between those that feel the Force. Traumatic moments can bind. Just as proximity and slow growth may bind as well.
You have a choice and you made the right one.
Perhaps. Nevertheless, the impulse was strong.
Alright, that's enough. Let's just continue on. Influence gained? Oh, everyone else gives crap, but, Tobin doesn't. Bastard. Go for the Qui-Gon melt at the lock? You know, it's one of the little things about, the prequel trilogies. This, I would have never guessed that you could melt your way through a door or slice your way through a door with a lightsaber. I don't remember that ever getting mentioned anywhere until... I just feel like I never heard that mentioned until we got to Phantom Menace. Now, I gotta figure out... where the hell do I go next? I mean, we have that way north we can go. Maintenance Bay and Workbench, is that where I want to go? Bomb Site 3. Bomb Site 4. But we went there and it didn't trigger anything, did it? Jesus' meditation room. Bomb Site 2. Citadel Station. Bomb Site 1. So we need to get there, but we need to get there. But I don't think anything triggered there. Unless we gotta go back to the maintenance bay. Weird. Okay, maybe we need to get back to maintenance bay and figure that part out first, and then we go back. I feel as though we've glitched something out, which... I mean, is it terribly surprising, all things considered? I mean, this game was... You know, that was one of the complaints about the game, was it was rushed out, and it had some glitches at the start, if memory serves. Proton cores can lock... Since bay, you need an override console. Missile bay. Fortunately, there's an override console here. Let's see. Override the emergency sequence. Now, can we? The proton core has been locked from its bay, can now be removed, and remove proton core. Alright, so. Obtain a fourth proton core from missile bay, and you can use it to set the last charge to destroy the vessel. Okay. So we probably gotta go back to where we just were. At Site 4 and blow up from there. Alright. No, that's fine. I wasn't sure if we had to do one first, then to other, or what, but we should be able to set it and forget it.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Alright, let's go.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. That's the last of them, Mandalore. We can destroy the ship on your command.
And you still have to kill the master of this ship, or Telos is finished anyway. I still have one last Sith Lord to kill. I'll be along presently. I have one last Sith Lord to kill, and I'll be along presently. So we've gotten all needs to be stop master of this vessel and escape, and then we have to defeat Darth Nihilus, one and the same. Alright. So I would assume if we head east, we will be en route. hit that quick save first. And you guys just don't quit, do you? Yeah. Slash him down fast. Slash him down fast. And, oh, he tried to heal himself. That was cute. Mandalore is a little faster on the draw than me. Maybe he has Jedi reflexes. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and guess, based on that little blue line there, we are getting right near where we need to go. A micro-pulse blaster. That's neat. Alright. Now, I wonder, have we faced... Yeah, we faced Scion before, and the whole crew was allowed, but Scion also had backup. Now, Nihilus, I don't know if he's going to have backup, if it's just going to be me. I don't know how big a role Visas is going to play. I don't know how big a role Mandalore is going to play. Will they both play a role? Will they neither play a role? I'm just going to heal up Visas real fast since I've got nice, quickly regenerating force points. I'm going to say my force points marginally higher than my health. Is what it is. Alright. I expected the blue line back there, so that's why I hit the quick save. I'm guessing it's elevator up to the bridge. If it wasn't for the betrayal of Darth Treya, I would suggest that this... You'd think, right up until we got to Dantooine the second time, you would think that this would be the end boss of the game. We know not, obviously. Really, guys? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that there is a standing forth of Sith elite troopers, not even the regular ones. The elite ones. Not doing a very good job, are you, boys? I got him. I say, I heard a ship flying overhead. Oh, no. That was... So I was trying to get remains, not talk to Visas, but it works itself out. Components and Ocelix gloves. You know, you get these components, and you're kind of wondering if we're going to run into a workbench. You've blocked me in. You've blocked me in, guy. Adhesive grenade. That's for your slows. We came in this way, so we go to the right. Or obviously you go south. That's what I said, right? Oh. Hi, guys. So we can... Let's see, they're going after Mandalore first. Not what we're looking for. There's a super kick. How you doing, Mandalore? I have to assume that the high security door, it does one of two things, but I'm guessing that's to the bridge. So I'm guessing the high security door must lead to a storage or some such. Will Qui-Gon the lock? Oh yeah, there's some crap up here. Jolie's... Jolie? One Jolie Bindo? There's a name I've not heard in a long time. A long time. Speaking of Jolie Bindo, I'm actually working on unlocking him in Galaxy of Heroes because he's required to unlock Darth Revan. I don't think I'm going to get to that. I'm expecting, like, the Darth Revan event in Galaxy Heroes to be like in, you know, July, maybe August. If it's August, I might be able to pull off. July, I don't think I got a prayer. I say the game is built in such a way. I don't want to say the game is built. It is, though. But the game is built in such a way that it, I want to switch to Neiman. I don't want to say the game is built in such a way solely to extract money from you, but it basically is. I mean, it's a mobile game, so what do you expect, right? But, as such, but as it is built basically to build people out of their money, you know, it's, you need to have all of your, sort of like it's almost like a mobile CCG sort of thing. So you need to have. Well, that's not going to go well for you, Mandalore. No. That one. So you need to have all of the requisite. You need to have all the requisite characters unlocked at maximum level. Well, not maximum level, it's a maximum rarity. Let me refer to it as such. In order to unlock Reveneers, I could tell, so. I don't think it's gonna happen for me. Even though Jedi Revan is one of the meta-defining characters in the game, which is why it's kind of locked behind I won't say a hard paywall, but for somebody who's played the game, I think as of going up at about maybe 3 months. So for somebody like me, who's been in the game 3 months, by the time this goes up, I don't rate my chances of getting like a meta-defining character at this point, so. I mean, that shouldn't be shocking. Although when you come into the game, you're kind of paired in its quasi-PvP system called Squad Arena. And in that, you're paired up, I think, based on when you get in. And there are already people in my Squad Arena grouping, my Shard, as it's known to people who play the game. My Squad Arena grouping is sort of... There are people who already have Jedi Revan, so... It is a, need to have some good stuff to if you're going to topple that, so... Right now, some weeks before this goes up. It's probably about 3 weeks before it goes up. My main Team Phoenix Squadron from Star Wars Rebels. Not exactly a powerhouse team, just a bitch to beat. They got halfway decent survivability. Lacking on the AoE though. Lacking on a lot of debuffs. Makes things difficult. Alright, I assume Nihilus is through this next door. Map? It looks likely. I'm gonna say it looks likely Nihilus is through this next door. So let's grab that old quick... Actually, no. We're gonna do a full save. Give me a second. Called it 78.5 on here. You know, it's not... at the end of every episode, I'd make a new save. That's how I'm able to go back and actually... because I'm on the front cover of the game. Well, the main menu. We saw that... no, not this. Not that. This. Oh, that's kind of floated back up again. It's just not like... It's like it's not showing me. I was on the front cover of the game. Now it seems to float back up. I don't know anymore. It's not like telling me. I feel like the game's just kind of half broken at this point. I'm Sith, but I'm not Sith as... It's not like I'm Sith as fuck, so... That's it, just the one... Just the one locker, alright.
This door leads to the bridge and my former master. If you wish to gather your strength, this is the last time.
Alright. I think, give me a moment to recover my strength then. which I believe is just the, party. No, this one. Mandalore's still at 10. Jesus is at 21, so if I can't get to him with a heal, then at the very least I can get to them with a level. And I think that's going to be beneficial to our friend Mandalore. Needed 300,000. So what? I think it's what? I'm going to need 20. I got about 2 levels up after this, I think. I should. Pretty damn close anyway. So I should have to 26. I think I talked about that in the HK one as well, though. Alright. Lone figure at the bridge of a Star Destroyer. Well, it's not a Star Destroyer, but you know what I mean. A battle cruiser, a dreadnought. Oh, he's even got a bridge crew. Well, I guess he kind of have to. It doesn't seem like a safe place to have a bridge crew, though. Although, from the look at their... some of them were carrying swords. I'd imagine we might have to go through them in addition to Nihilus. I mean, how are you guys going to get up from down there? I don't know, but hey. And watch a battle go on around us. Oh, there's Telos off to the left there. And it's, I'm guessing once we get across this line, no going back, point of no return. Gotta defeat Darth Nihilus. Oh, no, we can turn back. Now we can't. Well, GG, no re. Release me or I'll blow your ship to come. I have come of my own choice. Visas is not part of this. Oh, sorry. Release me or I'll blow your ship to hell. I have come of my own choice. Visas is not part of this. Oh, truth and lie. I have come to be your apprentice. I will do anything you ask. Your path... I will not let you destroy Telos. I will. Atrus is down there, fucker. Your path ends here, Sith Lord. I have come to stop you. Oh, your path ends here, Sith Lord. I didn't... Can we get subtitles for that? No. Let's go with the wisdom. Kreia has lied to you. There are no Jedi here. You have sensed it. If you use your power heal, you will only exhaust yourself and become vulnerable. Then she is won. Your victory against her has been for nothing. If you feed on Jedi, then she is won. Your victory against her has been for nothing. Oh, I don't think that worked. You've hit the wrong part of it, Michael. You knew I was going to work a racing reference. That is Jerez 1997, the 1997 F1 European Grand Prix. This is Schumacher Incident 2. By the way, even now the hunger is consuming you, just as Kreia knew it would. She has betrayed you, and now I will finish you. And now you are weak enough to be defeated. Now you are weak enough to be defeated. Oh, I don't think he liked that. Alright, so, I know it says against Jedi. That's a good hit. Not gonna lie. That was a good opening salvo. We'll turn on the power shield and start work. Except he ate through my shield pretty goddamn fast. Mandalore not doing so hot back there. I'm not doing so hot up here. We'll pick up a heal early on. We'll get a second heal. Oh, there's what we need. Because that adds a little defense. Oh, Visas is getting on the heal train. And now, maybe we should take Visas off support for now because she is exhausting her she's exhausting her force points and oh, okay, that's a good shock. I'll give you that. Guess what? I got that shit too. Oh, he can just poison you, bastard. Master Energy Resist, and let's go with the heal. Let's go into the usables. And hit that old... We're at 48 now. I love it. 96 on that one. Get the storm in. Better than most of my other hits, that's for sure. Oh, super kick, and we've taken up to half health.
He is too powerful.
Stay with me, Visas. We can stop him somehow. Only need to keep him occupied until Telos is secure. You're his link to this place. Can you disrupt that link somehow? You are his weakness. You must be sacrificed by him to live. Really? That doesn't... I was gonna say, it seems too good to be true, doesn't it? You want to die like the rest of your kind and get up and fight? You're his link to this place. Can you disrupt that link somehow?
I will try.
I'm guessing that's a... Oh, maybe not a no.
I cannot hold him for long.
Well, I mean, it worked for a bit. But he seems to be a bit occupied with everyone but... Oh no, he's cycling through, using that death field, drain life thing. Return the favor. It's not as good as his, is it? Oh, do I need to proc speed as well? I think I do. Yeah, I gotta... I mean, that's his only attack right now, is just trying to drain life. I don't know if this is a manifestation of his abilities, or if it's just his only way to, you know, his only method of healing is health stealing, right? Which would be... Wouldn't that be a... You've got a great health steal plan, but the problem is it's the only way you can heal us. Oh, there's a force lightning. Gonna get that heal in. Going for the slashy. I think my speed's gone. So we'll go in for that. And we'll go in for another heal, and then we'll go in for the flurry. Visas and I both go for it simultaneously, or goddamn near. Hang on, Mandalore, we've almost got him.
What the hell are you doing up there? We need to get off this ship. Now!
Oh, hunger strike. I cannot remember. It wasn't like Asper Media or something like that updated the game. I guess kind of gave it a fresh polish for this. I think maybe for modern Steam, modern system sort of thing. Also, I'm guessing they didn't expect me to actually bring Mandalore along. Other things. Damn, he ain't gonna be in KOTOR 3. I've actually found, is it Lucasfilm Games on Twitter? Actually, an interesting follow just for, like, concept art and stories from the old LucasArts. And, mentioned something about a cancelled KOTOR 3. So it might be something I want to look into and, do a video on at some point. But, anyway, sorry. Let's get back to the game. Oh, other thing I want to mention. Since I was playing old, Final Fantasy VIII on Demonstration Derby, I kind of mentioned how I missed, here's the in-game characters doing their in-game thing, and they're almost like green screened in front of a cutscene, and you look at Telos, and it looks like, man, that looks like it's right out of the cutscenes. So it's kind of like just reminding me of that. Although it does look a damn sight better than Final Fantasy VIII, and Final Fantasy VIII is, what, 5 years old? Only 5 years older than this. I mean, yes, this is running on a 20-year newer, well, actually considerably newer than that, because PS1 is from 95. So computer, it's like, or 94 maybe 94. So computer's 25 years newer than a PS1. Anyway, now we'll actually talk about some things video game related. Visas, what are you doing?
I have to see with the Force and my eyes.
Look upon his face and... Yes, bring me the mask! Finders keepers, yes. What did you see when you looked at him?
A man. Nothing more. You are my master now, and I will follow wherever your path takes you. My path is at an end.
Then let this ship die, as it should have years ago. Alright, everyone bail it. Uh-oh. Run. That's not good.
Canderous, are you alright?
Get away from me. I don't need your help. Just leave me here.
Canderous, the Force lies in all living things. I have watched my people die. You will survive. You have no choice. You have been wounded before and lived, Mandalorian. Rise. Many battles do you still have left in you.
You sound like Revan at the end. Do you know what he told me in those last days on the Outer Rim? That the Mandalorian Wars were our doom, and that we had been deceived. That it had never been our decision to wage war on the Republic. Revan said the Mandalorians didn't invade the Republic space 10 years ago because it was our choice. We were tricked. Our entire people sacrificed as pawns, and never knew it. He said there was a war coming, that it was waiting out in the unknown regions, in the dark, waiting for us to destroy each other.
A war? This war?
No, not this one. Another one. More terrible. against an evil we couldn't begin to comprehend. A war of belief that had been fought for thousands of years. Revan went off to fight it.
And left you here.
Revan was one of the greatest military leaders in the galaxy, in history. He knew what he was doing, and I always follow orders.
Alright, so. Journal entry added, 1000 XP, nice. The Nihilus mask, and maximum force points increased to 391. Alright. Points to take away from that. Let's take a look at journal entry. You've slain Visas' messenger, and all that needs to be done is escape the vessel and detonate the explosives. And... I can't put on the mask. That is all I was hoping for, was to wear the goddamn mask. Miscellaneous? HK chassis, which we want maneuvering flaps. Nihilus mask. You've taken this trophy from the remains of Darth Nihilus. It is the last surviving piece of the beast who died and was reborn in the shattered world of Malachor 5. By taking it from him, you've gained a stronger tie to the Force. I mean, whatever works. A little more XP. Never hurt anyone. Now, what was I going to say? It's interesting that Mandalore mentions war of belief, building for thousands of years from the unknown regions, just after I mention Revan. Not mention Revan. Okay, there we go. I was stuck for a second. Not after I mentioned Revan, just after I mentioned KOTOR 3. It makes me wonder if somehow it was going to tie together. Part of 1, part of 2, and builds into 3. Star Wars is ever so fond of its trilogies, after all. Anyway, let's call it a day here. We'll blow up the ship next time. On KOTOR 2, I do believe that next Monday is Canada Day, so... Who wants to do little Canada Day KOTOR? And then Tuesday, it'll be 2 for KOTOR Tuesday. MLG horns and everything. Alright, let's call it a day this time on KOTOR 2. But until we see you again, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on there, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget, you can check out more KOTOR 2 in the playlist. It's on the screen, in the description down below. More videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.